Welcome to Lost in Asteria, a D&D podcast with a serious story about silly people. My name is Vilas, your DM, and I would like to introduce you to the players of the game.
Hi, my name is Mikkel. I'm playing the character Risus Plus, a tiefling necromancer who spends more time being passed out than actually being part of the quest.
Hi, my name is Morten, and I play the wannabe Plague Doctor-ish monk named Silas Hirodo.
Hey guys, my name is Simon and I'm playing Charles of Stonehaven, a human fighter trying his best to win his father's approval while being a single parent of a large hill giant named Buddy.
Hey, I'm Anna. I play Aricus, a half-elf rogue who does her very best to spoil everyone else's fun.
Hi, I'm Chung. I play Galdrick Gullibly, an exiled human cleric who always have a stick for any situation.
Now that was everyone, and let's get right into the story. As you walk, you're suddenly met by a train rail in the middle of the desert.
Train?
Yeah, you see some train tracks that are laid out. Clearly they stopped working at ways here.
You say this as it's suspicious, but how many people does know that train rails doesn't belong in the desert?
Or does exist?
All right.
I mean, we walked on the roads, right?
All right. So it might be... Yeah, okay. So here's the thing. Galdrick knows it is not common to see train tracks in the desert because trains is not a thing in Asteria, so you don't know what it is.
Oh.
It's extremely odd and they seem rather new.
Guys, do you know what that is? Never seen these things in the desert before. And seems to stretch quite far.
Yeah.
That is wood and that is metal.
That's one big camel.
What the fuck?
There's a huge...
That's not a camel.
Yeah, it's a camel. It's a large camel.
Fuck, it's big.
You look a bit further and it seems... wait, are you walking along the tracks?
I would assume that if people never saw a train, that they would think that this looks like some kind of road.
Yeah.
And they would follow it, because if there's a road, there must be some kind of destination for that road. So it must go to the nearest city.
As you follow the tracks, it seems like they have been...
We walked the other way.
No. As you walk, you suddenly see that some of the tracks in front of you has been absolutely obliterated. That word.
Oblivious.
Almost like someone was throwing white pyramid around.
Oh.
What do you want to do?
Do we see any corpses?
Are there any dead people?
Yeah, are there any dead people?
Actually, you do see that something that could resemble human or humanoid creature are laying in the sands a bit away from the tracks.
Is his face still intact?
Well, you go investigate, all right?
I go investigate.
Galdrick wants to see if it's one of his neighbors that keeps throwing stuff at him.
Roll investigation.
Hey, Rowan!
I'm going to use my inspiration, because that was a nat 1. That's a 12.
It seems that their faces are indeed still intact.
I use Speak with the Dead on it.
Well, they're not dead.
So I cast it and nothing happens.
Exactly.
Oh shit, he's alive. There's a guy alive over here.
Well, they're not conscious. That's what you can say for sure. So you see 3 people. The first one you see is sort of a smaller looking creature. Get an image here.
Nice mustache.
And this person does seem to be alive. But the 2 other guards, they are dead. So you can use Speak with the Dead there.
I'm going to do that.
You cast Speak with the Dead. And suddenly one of the corpses rises from the dead, infused in some greenish light. What do you wish to know?
Okay, guys, we have 5 questions. We can't ask anything else, right?
Yes.
We have 4
questions.
questions.
Now you have 4 questions.
Right.
Can't ask anything else what?
We can ask anything else what happened here. So, do you guys have any specific questions?
Sorry, we can't ask what happened here.
What happened here?
What?
We were sent here to inspect the rails, but we were attacked by some desert spirits. They blew up the tracks, and apparently I died when they did it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Who sent you?
We were sent by Cassandra, who is the queen in Sandalia. as the tracks here in front of you have frequently been destroyed or sabotaged by some group or some people. So we are sent here to inspect, but while we were attacked.
These rails, you say, what's that? What is that?
The wood and steel on the ground are meant to support a large vehicular...
Hitler.
a large caravan-type machine that, through some sort of magic, can push its way through the desert, therefore making it a lot easier to travel the deserts than it has been so far.
That's handy.
Which way to Zendaya?
If you
Good question.
continue along the tracks afterwards, you will find Zendaya there. However, we were in a hurry as Twilight Conclave people were moving into the city, and a certain person called Mr. Rob has pushed for the project to be finished sooner. So we were sent out here. I think that was the 5th question. I didn't count, but... and he falls back into being dead.
And you said that guy wasn't dead, or
Yeah, the guy with the mustache over there.
we should probably get him back to the Zendaya.
Okay, who's gonna carry him?
I'm going to carry
We
him.
need to stop calling the city Zendaya like the very lovely actress. But
And that's
not
also
the name.
it's not the name.
No, it's not the name.
Sandalia.
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 It's just every time you say Zendaya, it's just like get a
Sandalia. All right.
in
But is
Doom
he
or
stable?
something.
Do we know that? Should I do a
sort of.
medicine check on that?
Yeah, sure, do medicine.
That's an 18.
He seems stable enough.
I'm going to carry him, I guess.
Oh, what about Buddy, by the way?
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Buddies enter the scene. Hey guys, I forgot I was here.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
I've been walking with you guys in the desert for so long. It's crazy, right?
You blend in.
Can you carry this guy, buddy?
Okay.
Thank you.
Do we need to feed Buddy? It's just that there are dead people here, so if
Wait,
you want...
no.
No. Buddy doesn't eat dead people.
So it is important to know that you actually haven't really fed Buddy a lot of food.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we have fed ourselves in this podcast.
We don't
We did.
eat.
We just did when
Okay.
the Grim Arse brought us into his.
Not the name though.
And then we. Risus is gonna show his very new neat trick and use a spell called Reanimate.
Ooh.
So,
Poor guy never gets the rest.
Maybe it's the other dead guy.
no, he can do it on both. So they raise from the dead, obeying his orders.
All right, the 2 guards are raised from the dead.
Wait, okay. So first he cuts his hand, and then just put some blood in their head of his own, and yeah.
Yes. You cut your hand, and you put your blood in your face, or what?
In their face. So
Okay.
like Simba.
Okay, so you.
And then they raise from the dead.
So you do a Simba twice, as like you draw small like rainbows over their
No,
forehead.
well, no, just a line
You draw a line of your blood in their
in their
forehead.
face.
In their face, right?
In their
okay.
forehead, yeah. And then I raise them from the dead.
And they rise up, similar to when you were talking to one of them prior.
Yeah.
But now they do seem to follow you. They don't really talk or respond, but they do what you say.
For the next 24 hours.
For the next 24 hours, these dead guards
Yeah.
will be following
See
you
what I
around.
learned on the way here.
Wow.
Risus?
Yeah?
Why have you reanimated these corpses?
They might come in handy. So, where I come from, a bit of lore for you.
Did you say in a regular conversation?
Yes.
Just staring at the camera.
Just so you know, yeah. Where I come from, we when people die, it's very honorable to be brought back to life and then work in the dead to help the living, so you can continue being useful.
I must say I did not know that.
Oh, well, now you know.
That's kind of morbid, isn't it?
No,
And
it's
even in death, there's just no peace.
No,
It's
exactly.
just
It's
work,
a great
work,
honor.
work.
No rest for the wicked.
But what I think is that Goldrick, what do you normally do with dead people in this area?
We buried them in the sand.
Okay, so I think you are not respecting the customs of this nation.
But then again, this is not my nation. I don't know how their culture is.
Oh.
It's Goldrick's neighbors.
But it's also... Guys, I think we have to remember that this is really cool. And for that reason...
It's really morbid, but it's really cool.
But I mean, why wouldn't you serve people when you're dead? Because usually we're very poor, so people aren't. So where I come from,
Well,
we
you're
do a
putting
lot
your
of hard
morals
labor.
onto other people. These people has not accepted that you have.
Well, you put your morals on poor people as well, Charles.
Yeah, Charles.
not
Enough.
here.
You know, you don't always have the moral high ground.
I think I have it here. I must admit, I have
Look,
it here.
better for the dead to work than the living.
But I mean, they don't mind.
Yeah, Charles, they
But
don't
maybe
mind.
their family minds when you come and they see that dead family members.
Yeah, wouldn't it be much better for us to just leave them out here than bring them home to their families?
I didn't say leave them here. We could bring them back and then
And
they
we
can bury them.
are.
They are brought back from the dead.
Goldrick, you are from here.
Goldrick, don't let him step on you.
I will ask you,
Don't
is it
let him decide. Don't let him try
is
to
it proper?
influence you.
to have the dead be reanimated in this area?
Well, not in my area, but I don't know the customs here.
But I will say roll history, because as they are your neighbors, you might know something about them.
13?
It's for sure not the customs.
I think they might want to be buried.
Well, there is sort of a problem. So,
What?
What kind of problem?
so I can't really
Unreanimated.
unreanimate them. So after 24 hours, I just don't have control over them anymore. So
But what happens when you don't have control of them?
yeah, I don't know. They're just zombies now. Then
What? Really?
yes, there's a lot of text, but it just says after 24 hours you just lose control.
So you have made these people zombies.
Yeah, but we could probably like
But we're gonna
decapitate
bring
them
them.
or something.
Right?
We can bring them to their families and then bury them.
But I think, again, not my area expertise, but I think if my brother died and someone made him a zombie, I wouldn't be very happy.
I'm just saying, let's see what happens.
Okay.
They could come in handy.
Okay. I yield the floor, and I am excited to see what happens.
You hear a change in the winds.
Oh no.
And a storm seems to be brewing in the desert. As in front of you, you see two spirits. Ghosts
What
of
is
the
that?
desert.
Oh,
They are hurling around the air. It's almost impossible to hear any words being said. Everyone roll initiative.
that
And
was
Charles
not me.
can also roll his eyes because he
Let's
calls
see
it.
how handy. Let's see how handy these zombies are.
Initiative, Ericus.
23.
23. Charles.
18.
18. Goldrick.
11.
Alright. Risus.
15.
Ericus, it's your turn. As the quickest in the group, you react first.
Run.
That's so great.
What do you do?
Guys, I think maybe we need to try and bury those. I take it back. I think you know
What?
the right
She was
thing.
so supportive.
Well, yeah, but not if it's gonna cost us our lives.
But don't you just think they think we are here for the rails, like they said?
Okay, big fellas, we are friends, not enemies. Please, just let us pass. Thank you.
Jesus Christ. Okay, roll charisma. But before you roll, anything under 18 is not usable here.
Okay, but am I rolling charisma or persuasion? Because that matters to me right now.
Well, I guess you are persuading them. So, sure. Persuasion.
23.
What a good day.
I got
She has +9, so...
What?
Oh, you're fucked.
God damn it.
She can make you do whatever she wants.
So, the air spirit seems to stop in their movement. And they are hesitating. They are waiting for you to do something, but they're not attacking.
Are they making any sounds which could be the kind of language?
Yeah, that sound.
That can't be interpreted as a...
No, well, they can communicate in some way. So do an intelligence roll.
Gestures.
19.
Oh wait, so they are speaking a language called Auran. Do you speak Auran?
No, but it gave me an idea.
So you don't understand the language, but they seem unhappy. They seem angry at you for some reason.
I cast my first level spell, Comprehend Languages, where I can understand any spoken language.
Oh wait, how? Right. Okay. So does it take any time to cast it?
One action, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I cast tongue on him, so now he can
Wait,
also speak.
why didn't you just do that? But doesn't tongue make me understand as well?
Yeah, you can
So I
understand.
don't have
and
to use mine.
No, but you did.
Okay, fair enough.
No, maybe just tongue. Then.
But I don't know. I don't care.
Maybe just tongue, like in the prom.
You should be able to understand them now, Risus.
Well, I know. I just used my spell so I can
Oh.
understand them.
But you can also speak to them now.
Hello.
What?
Hello. We are friends.
What the? You understand me?
Yes. You understand me?
Wow, this is surprising.
What a plot twist.
And what the others can hear says. This breeze is blowing.
I don't know.
Guys, is he having a seizure? Or
I think this is their language. He knows what they're saying, but
We're the desert spirit.
Oh.
We protect the desert for stuff that we don't like, pretty much.
What don't you like?
Well, we don't like these rails. The rails can fuck off.
Okay, we have nothing to do with the rails. We just arrived here and then
Well,
we stumbled upon the rails.
You look like the other people.
That is,
That's
okay.
racist.
Well, I actually feel included this time, so I'm not gonna say that.
For the first time. Okay. Yeah. Yes, but you also animate the dead. That is not a nice thing.
Is it not? It is where I come from.
Roll persuasion.
They're not gonna believe that. 5.
Like, even if they believe it, is actually a good excuse.
No.
Oh, shit, man. I
yeah,
took a
no,
piss
it
on your
is.
body. That's normal where I come from.
no, I think
I don't
that
know
is
about
a
that.
nice excuse because it's about the intention. If his intention is to honor the dead.
I did a 5.
It's like if someone
Well, his
prays
intention
to
wasn't
their
to honor the
God
dead.
for
His
you,
intention
even though
was-
it's not your God, you're not going to be like, oh, I don't care about you praying to your God for me. Fuck you, because
Well,
it's
it
not my
wasn't.
God.
His point
What?
wasn't to honor the god. It was to use the dead for his
Well, they
purposes.
don't
That's
know
how we
that.
That's
honor.
normal in your.
That's how we honor people in our tribe, because you wanna help out people when you're dead.
Because they got the grind set where he's...
Yeah.
They grinding, man.
The
Hustling,
grind-
always hustling.
Always grinding.
Even in death, always
It's
hustling.
because there's so much hard labor in where Risus comes from. So the people, when they die, they tend to give their body so that can be used
it's
to
like full
work.
body
so
donation.
so you
just
don't.
like me, they didn't buy it.
So, the spirit guardians, or whatever we will call them, they will say, the dead people are for the desert.
But you kill. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes
The
sense.
desert
My
has
argument is-
very few resources, and it's a very unstable ecosystem. So raising the dead is taking things that belongs to the desert.
I'll do you one better. Would it be okay if we skinned them and I'll just use the skeleton? Because skeletons pointing at the camels are not disappearing.
Wait, that's...
So we leave the flesh here, and then I just need the skeletons.
The other spirit goes, I think that's a good compromise. I think we can work something out, yeah.
Okay. And then, because we are going to the city, we'll let them know to...
Remove
fuck
the
off.
tracks.
Yes.
They harm wildlife in the desert.
Okay, we'll tell them that.
Good.
Well, I'm very sorry for disturbing your...
Well, clearly this has been a whole misunderstanding here.
How long can I...
for an hour.
For an hour?
An hour?
You
Okay.
can speak for an hour.
I have an hour. What are you doing today? Do you want to come
Well,
with?
we were sort of planning of haunting this area. Maybe killing some people that came to fix the tracks, but I guess we have time.
Oh, but what about the other guy? I cannot.
You
Can
can't.
you ask about the other guy, like the guy, I guess you are filling us in, or else we're just looking at you randomly.
Well, I'll fill you in when I'm done, Charles.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm filling them in.
Okay. So what about the guy we have Buddy with us? I mean, if they say the dead is...
What about the small guy?
He
didn't die.
he's
Well,
alive.
then he doesn't belong to the desert yet. So, yeah, you can skin the zombies and leave all their stuff that is not the bones for the desert.
Okay.
And then you can take the skeletons with you. And then, see you around.
See you. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah.
I'll put my hand out.
Yeah.
Wow, they're super friendly.
This is the weirdest podcast.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
Resus, can you... Am I doing it right? What am I saying right
I'm
now?
saying, what? What the
Well, she's so sorry. We're leaving. We're leaving now.
So she just comes and drops a bump in the middle. Like,
Arikas, that is not okay. Take that back.
Oh, sorry.
Don't. No. She takes that
the
back.
nerve on this one. Like, oh my
Jeez,
god.
I lost.
I think that must be the first and only time you ever apologize. I mean,
Well, see you around. We'll do it right away.
Okay, I guess you're all out of combat then. and the spirit guardians, they sort of disappear.
We just need to do one thing, and Charles might have to look away.
What?
Just have to skin the bodies and leave the flesh and bones and clothes and bags here.
Well, leave the skin and bones and...
No, not the bones. Everything else.
Okay, and that was the deal you made with the wind.
Yeah.
But... with the wind.
They don't mind the
spirits.
skeletons.
So, you know what? I'm done arguing.
Okay.
But-
Will you help me? If you take
No.
that one, I'll...
No.
Okay.
Can't you just command them
Okay,
to?
I'll command them to skin each other.
I'm not sure how the rules works in this specific case, but I will just allow it. It seems right. They do whatever you
wouldn't
say.
it?
You're
right?
not even... I control them, so...
And they probably can't feel pain. So
No, they
Yeah,
can't.
most likely not. Okay, so they will start skinning themselves and they will
and get each other's backs and stuff.
Yeah, you get my back, I get yours, and they are after some time just bones. So after 5 minutes of a horrible, horrifying vision that I will not describe on this podcast,
Oh, fair enough.
left stands 2 skeletons skinned perfectly and with the rest on the desert.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, that was morbid.
And now we don't have a dilemma with introducing them to their family, because, I mean, do you know how your brother's bones look like?
I think I would find it weird that there was some bones just walking around. But sure, I mean, I don't really want to... I mean, if someone comes up to you about it, I will not defend you, just so you know.
What?
Well, it could be like his cousins or something. They don't know.
You move on and you follow the tracks. And after an hour or two, maybe honestly, Ericus and Charles should do a constitution roll to see how they hold up in the
Not
desert.
a constitution save.
Yeah, constitution save. Yes, that's true. Because and I
24.
Isn't that the same?
like there are specific spells, feats, traits in which you might have advantage on a save and not just a constitution roll.
Damn, I
I
had
got
no.
24.
24 is
I
pretty
got
good.
2.
2. Yeah, that's not
No, that's
Good.
not great.
So, in the desert, Ericus is not her specialty. And you feel tired. You feel a headache moving over you, and you lose 1 exhaustion point.
Do you need some water?
A potion.
Do you need a potion?
Last time I took one of your potions, Goldrick, I felt like shit.
I felt great.
Yeah, but maybe
Just-
you're made of something else.
That is something people who drinks tequila says.
Well, I do also have some water if you want.
Thanks, man.
So, after a bit of walking, you find yourself at the entrance of a large city. You're standing outside the gates. There are these huge, yellow stone walls that surround the entire city. There are a few camels outside, some transportation, and there are guards on the wall looking down. The gate into the city is completely open. You see a young person, a kid perhaps, running towards you with great speed, with scrolls and pouches in his hand. He's sprinting away from 2 guards dressed in full metal armor. And behind them, an older gentleman is trying to follow along, yelling at you as the young guy approaches. "Stop the thief!" What do you do?
I try and grab the boy.
Roll dexterity.
Hot dice.
Oh, the new dice.
Shit, it's so big.
It's huge.
5.
5?
Big dice, small numbers.
Okay, 16, you missed. So you are jumping out to get him, but you are also wearing a full set of armor. It's quite difficult for you to have full range of motion as the young person slips past you. You do get a good look at him, and it might be clear that it might not actually be a kid. Young gnome, perhaps, halfling, and he is quickly running past you.
I will cast command, and I command him to stop.
So he is roughly 30 feet away from you, and he stops.
I get my skeletons to grab him.
You have commanded your skeleton army of 2 to grab hold of the small person, and they do so.
Can they carry him back?
They can.
They can.
Yeah, no need to roll for that. And he arrives back at the group, and shortly afterwards, the guards and the captain has, come up to speed and is now standing next to you. Thank you for listening to Lost in Mysteria. This time the music was composed by Tabletop RPG as usual, but the whimsical music in the middle of the episode was by my friend Emil. You can find links to both creators' Patreon and SoundCloud in the episode description. See you in 2 weeks.